This has been a very long one, and I know that if you're watching this, you're going to find yourself in what I'm going to talk to you about. So today I want to talk about world pandemic tiredness or world pandemic unmotivated self, and what are some of the main symptoms that we're all experiencing just from being in this world pandemic situation, this different situation that we were all pushed into. The second thing is I am going to give you a few tips and a few guidelines to what you can do in order to make this time count, in order to make this time better and not worse. So let's start. Get a drink. And we can start talking about this crazy situation that we're in. It's been almost a year now, if not more, depends on where you are in the world, that we've been in this pandemic, this situation where slowly we started moving into a state of home, work, home, your kids, your partner, whatever you have inside your home, and your work, which for many people is also at home. Everything is delivered into your doorstep. Even a few days ago, I saw a few ads that are running now, that all commercials talk about everything at home, coming to your home. And I think most of us are kind of fed up and just want to go outside and sit in restaurants and go to cafes and maybe go abroad, travel, have a vacation. One of the main things that I hear people say is that I didn't even have a vacation this year, because if you don't set a specific time to go abroad, a specific time to go to a hotel, then there is no reason to actually do that. There is no reason to take the time off. So people find themselves just working for a whole year continuously and trying to manage whatever is going at home, their kids, if it's quarantine time or if it's not, trying to understand the situation, where we are at vaccines, are we getting out of it or not? It's very long and it's a difficult process on our minds, and it's definitely new. So the main symptoms that we see with people is, first of all, we're all tired. There is no motivation to do anything, nothing new, and no motivation to get up in the morning and do the things that we love, because we have nothing to look forward to. Even when we meet people that we love, yes, we're not in the same situation that we were in March or in April, where the whole world was closed up, quarantined, and nobody saw anyone. People are seeing people these days, and they're seeing their family and their friends. But there is always this guilt and this blame. Do I have it? Do I don't? Do I hug people? Do I don't? What do I do? So it's kind of like a big cloud that we have above us, and we're tired of it. We're sick of it. We want to go back to the lives that we had before. Another symptom that we have is we're bored. We need something new. We need to do new things. We need to go back to our gyms. We need to go back to our traveling, to our family gatherings. We need a different topic to talk about, and we are fed up. Another thing is that we're sadder. We are depressed more. We have these emotions of this loneliness, and even if we have family and friends around us, it's not the same. And one of the things I hear so many people talk about is, even if I am with people, I feel alone. There is something about this pandemic and this social distancing that brought us further away from each other. People are also more anxious, not just about if they're gonna get it or not, if they're gonna be sick or not. It's about life, about when is it gonna end. We're more on edge. So why am I telling you that? First of all, I want you to remember you're normal. Whatever you're going through, everyone is experiencing it in different levels and to a different degree. The one thing that I hear from everyone, my patients and everyone around me, is we are tired. We need our lives back. We need to get more areas in our life back, and we can't just be at home or at work. remember that your mind and body is in an alert state. And this is what happens when everything around you changes and we're kind of hyped up, waiting for it to end. This is the longest that we've ever gone through, going through so many changes, and we can't go back to the normal state that we used to be in. So what you can do is a few things. It's small things you can do every day in order to make things a little bit better, a little bit more tolerable until we are going to go through that. So here are a few things that you can do. The first thing is choose every week one area of your life to focus on. Don't try to do everything at once. Don't try to improve your social life, your work life, your career, your family, or even if let's say you're talking about something at work, but there are so many areas you want to work on, choose one thing. When we try to do everything, we fail at everything. My next step, which is taking baby steps. Don't say, okay, I want a new business, and then get discouraged when you can't do that. What does a new business entail? What do you need to do? Break it up into small baby steps and try to do one, even half a step every day in order to just continue moving forward, even though it feels like we're stuck in one place. The third thing is creating a schedule. Every night I sit down and I break down the hours more or less. You don't have to be very extreme about it, about what I need to get done and when do I want to get it done. And the main thing that we talk about is getting up, getting dressed, and having a schedule. It's very important because at home it's very difficult to stay connected to a schedule, and then we lose all hours of the day and we don't do anything at the end. But if you try to sit down the night before, get your schedule in order. What do you need to do? What time more or less you want to do it? I also use a great app. It's called Pomodoro. I'm going to show it to you here. But what it does is that you can set a time that you want to sit and work on something. For example, 25 minutes. That's their first recommendation, because when you think about it, you say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to sit for 3 hours and work on this and that. But it's not realistic. Even on normal days, it's very difficult to sit for 3 hours. But if you're gonna do 25 minutes, and then 5 to 10 minutes break, and then 25 minutes, and then maybe a long break for 30 minutes, it's gonna be more realistic. So try to use the app or any other app that gives you a time frame or something to aspire to. I always give this tip, and every time it's in different context, but be compassionate and kind to yourself. It's a difficult time. Yes, you're gonna be unmotivated, or you're gonna feel more sad, and you're gonna feel more discouraged to do the things that you love to do and to enjoy things, because yes, the world has changed and it's difficult. We all know that we're gonna go through it, and we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna be better. But for now it is difficult, so take small steps. Be compassionate, understand yourself, give yourself the time, give yourself extra breaks if you need them. So I'm so happy you came here today. I hope it gave you something. The main thing is that I hope you just understand that whatever you're going through is completely normal. It's very difficult days for everyone, and I hope they're gonna pass and we're gonna go back to the things that we love. But until that, try to use these small steps, small changes that you can make from today that's gonna make you feel a little bit better and gonna make the time go by until we're on the other side. So until the next time, I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks on Tuesdays, you're gonna see me here. So until the next time, stay well, stay safe. Thank you, and bye.